Just tell me when.
Now?
Oh, okay. Hello. All right. So I am organizing all of the basement, or at least trying to. And in doing so, I found a variety of cords and things. As Pan took cords. Okay. And there's a lot more. Trust me, where that came from. Hopefully, we can pan to those later in little sections. But for right now, we're gonna play a little game called Name That Cord and What It Does, and which I asked my husband to name the function of the cord and why we still need it in our lives. Okay. Well, first of all, we'll start with these, which I know what they are. They're extension cords, which we have probably 25 of these. So if I can get
You
them
can
all...
never have enough extension cords.
If I can get them all in one place, I will, because I really think this is 3, and then, I don't know, Mark, if you want to pan to some things over there. That's 4, 5, 6.
Okay, let me explain. The extension cords in the middle aren't really extension cords. They're to power flashes, photostrobes. The only extension cord there is the one on the right. Okay, so we don't have 25 extension cords.
They are different in length and in girth, but we probably have 25 of them. And these power strips probably have about 20 of these as well.
20? I don't see 20 power strips.
Okay, right now I'm looking and I see 3.
That's not 20.
This is 1.
3 is not
That's 2.
20.
That's 3.
And furthermore, guys
4.
out there, how many times do you have to look for a power strip?
Okay, 4, there's 1 in there. 5, there's probably 1. Yeah, I'm going to get those
Still
all
not
together.
20. Still not 20.
I'm going to get those all together too. Okay, so let's start our game. Okay, what is this?
All right, let me zoom in so I can see what it is. Okay, that is, it's to power one of my power packs from the car.
What's a power pack?
That's one of these things over here, the Black & Decker. That's so you can plug it in, or excuse me, my Duracell. That's so you can plug it in the car and charge it from the car. Or any device that uses that kind of tip that runs on 12 volts.
What to the car?
I plug it into the cigarette lighter and I can charge the power pack from the cigarette lighter of the car while driving.
So you bring that big Duracell power pack in the car with you?
If I wanted to, what if I wanted to take it somewhere to jump start another car somewhere?
Oh, okay.
See?
I don't really still don't understand that. Okay, this.
What do you mean? What don't you understand? What if I want to go to your parents to jump start their car and I want to...
Anywho, look, what is this?
All right, let me see the tips. That is for one of my photostrobes. It plugs into the camera on one end and the strobe on the other to fire the strobe.
Okay.
You're going to lose this game. I'm going to be able to... That is... Let me see. Hold on, it's still. Let me see. Okay, it's a stereo jack. Actually, that'll work for your little mini disc player to so you can record stuff if you want.
Now, what is this called? A stereo jack?
It's like a mini stereo jack.
Okay.
I'd hold on to that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See that?
This says AtLinks USA Class 2 power supply.
Okay, so that tells you what it is right there.
What does it plug into?
It might have plugged. How many volts is it?
120 volts input.
Okay, output is what?
9 volts.
Okay, so it doesn't probably plug into anything right now, but you never can tell when I need a 9-volt power supply.
Well, here's another power supply.
Hold stuff up to your face so I don't have to keep zooming in and out.
Oh, that's 12 volts. Okay, so that is different.
Okay, well I definitely need that because that can charge all sorts of 12-volt items.
Okay.
And it might be for one of those power
What
packs.
exactly is a 12-volt item?
Like those power packs you just saw to your left.
What power packs?
The ones to the left on the shelf. Those are power packs.
Okay. Here
Hold it up
is
to your
another
face.
12 volts.
Okay, so what if one burns out? And plus I have more than one 12-volt power supply.
Okay.
Hold it up to your face.
Hold on, I gotta see how many volts this one is. That's a 9 volt.
Okay, so if I need something to charge 9 volts, I've got one.
What's 9 volts?
Anything.
Around
Anything
here.
can be 9 volts. A phone system, anything.
Okay. 2 9 volts, 2 12 volts.
See, here's the thing. You don't realize like how everything operates
Here's
because you
another 12 volts.
All right, I need it. 12 volts are extremely handy to have.
Oh, now this is a 6 volt.
Okay, so if I have
What's
some
a 6-volt one?
stuff is 6 volts. You
Do
never
we
know.
have any stuff that's 6 volts?
Probably, maybe one of my battery chargers upstairs.
Okay, we got.
All right, those are separate. I see them.
I know we've got 3 of them. I realize
Okay.
they're different sizes.
I'm zoomed in on
And
your
this
face,
is a
so I
little bit
can't see
different. This has got 2. This has got a red and a white, and then a red and a white.
Okay, so that's for stereo components, like to go from a CD player to a stereo.
Okay, and this one.
Okay, that's very useful. That goes from stereo, so I can plug it into my PSP or any device that uses one of those little mini jacks. What's that have? Same thing?
Same
Two of the same?
thing.
Yeah, I need them both.
This.
That is for video capabilities. It's a phono jack. Hold it still, Joe. I can't.
Sorry.
That is for video capabilities to go from, like, say, a DVD player to the television.
Same thing.
Okay. Actually, that's a little different because that has 3 cords on it.
Okay.
Let me see the other end. Okay, that can also be for video capabilities. It's a shielded cable for a video signal from a DVD player. That's my iGo. I can't get rid of that. That is very handy. It's one of those things that you can put any chip on for any phone. So I just need to get another tip for it. And where? Wait a minute. Where was all this stuff that you're complaining about? Tell the
Well,
audience where it was.
You should
Don't
know
lie.
because
I know where it was. You tell them where it was.
it was in some sort of artistic looking bundle
Inside of
inside of a bottom drawer.
a drawer. It was inside of a drawer.
That's not all the- and it was-
inside of one of my
It
drawers.
took about 30 minutes to untangle.
So it's my stuff in my drawer. Why do you have to
didn't even know
organize
where
my
it
stuff in my
was.
drawer?
Give me a break. You did not know where it was.
Well, I knew where it
Then why
was.
you wouldn't have so many of it if you knew where it was.
No, I
then you
do
could
because I
just-
save it. What voltage is that?
Well, you should know. It was in there.
What voltage is
Well, what do
it?
you think it is?
Don't get all mad.
I'm not getting mad. What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
You should probably know. Just think about the power cords you had in that
12
drawer.
volts maybe? I don't
No.
know.
Think about the power cords you had in that. Just think about what you had in that drawer. That's all you got to do.
I don't know. What is it?
Well, just think about something you might have had.
I
in that
don't
drawer.
care. What it?
13.8 volts.
Ooh, that's very useful. That's to charge 12-volt batteries with. That, don't even... Okay, what that is... Now, hold it up so that people can see. That is a transfer cable for a Windows PC. So when you buy a new computer, you can make the hard drive identical to the old one. That is a FireWire cable. That is to go from FireWire to like a video camera.
Here's where it gets really weird. What in the hell?
Those were from my solar panels. And it's so you can plug one end into the solar panel and the other end directly clip it right onto a battery.
And now we've got our battery systems thingies.
I still need them. What if I need to plug it onto something else? Oh, what's the matter? Are you disappointed? Same thing. It's to go from your car to the power pack. But what I use those for is to link the battery packs together. These battery packs over here together and put them in parallel so they charge evenly. These are 2 different cables. One's a USB cable for, like a printer, and the other one looks like it plugs into any kind of device, like an audio player or something like that.
But we don't really know which one.
No, I know that the one in your right hand is the standard cable, and so is the one in your left. I mean, the one to the right, the gray one is a standard cable, and so is the one to
I'm
the
a
left.
little worried right now. I'm only holding things in my left hand just to make... That's a no. Okay.
Whatever. Those are gold audio cables. They go from like a CD player to a stereo, but they're gold plated, so they have really good sound quality. Running out of stuff, aren't you?
No, I think that's all we have right in this area.
Okay.
I'm not convinced that we need all of this right now.
So let me ask you a question. Look at the camera. So that was in my drawer, in my desk, hidden away so you couldn't even see it. So why does that need to be organized? And why is it a problem we have so
I'll
many
tell you
cables?
why. Because when you can't find something, you think you have to go to Radio Shack to buy it, and then we end up with like 5 of the same thing looking like this because you don't think we have one because you can't readily find it.
That's so not true.
I bet you I can find a replica of these, at least 20.
How do you know I didn't pick them up over the years when I bought stereo
I'm not saying you didn't, but I think if you had to find one today, I don't think you would take the time to untangle all the crap that was in that drawer.
Okay, for the viewers, let me just say how this went. You said you wanted to organize stuff. You had a fever to organize stuff. Well, it turns out you wanted to organize my stuff in my drawer, in my man cave, where I keep all my stuff for my experiments and everything.
If you mean your crap cave, then that's exactly what it was. You know what, I should have taken a video to what you had on your storage shelves, because on one shelf was one sandbag and, I don't know, maybe one of those lock boxes filled with crap. There was a hacksaw on the floor. Just sitting in the middle of the floor where people step.
That's
with
where
their
it was,
feet.
and that's where I wanted it.
Anyway.
Okay, I have one room that I keep all that stuff in. Like every other room is clean in the house, but there's one room that somehow
Every
needs
other
to be
room
organized.
is not clean in the house because when I was looking for a cable the other day, where I found it was up in your computer room, not attached to anything,
Tell
and
the
I was
people the whole
searching for
story.
it for days.
Tell the people the whole story.
You thought you found it in a drawer, in the back of the drawer, and then yelled at me because I must have put it there.
I yelled at you because you couldn't find it because you misplaced it.
Right. So then I go to plug it into my device and realize that it in fact does not fit. And then you, thinking that I didn't know how to plug something into my device properly, picked it up, made fun of me, tried to jam it in the same hole and realized it didn't fit, and then realized that that device didn't fit in there.
Okay, well there'd be a...
Which then I went on a search because you said that I had lost 3 cables, that we had 3 cables.
And you have.
Right like that.
You have.
Whereas
That's why I need so
are
many
any
cables,
of
'cause you
these-
keep
Are
losing.
any of these cables will
One of them
fit?
is, as a matter of fact.
But if you knew where all your cables were, you should have been like, Jill, I've
But
got
that's
a bunch
not my
of
cable. That's your cable that's lost.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. You mean to say that you're not going to help me out and say, hey, I have an idea of where that cable
No,
might be?
I didn't have an idea. But here's the thing. You should know where it is because it's your cable.
First of all, that's not my cable.
It's your
Second of all,
cable.
you brought the
It
cable.
is your cable. It's shielded. It's shielded because...
You actually brought that's not... First of all, a cable did not come with that device. It already said that on there. It didn't come with that device.
Okay, well then I
Second
obviously got
of
that one for you.
all, that cable that I knew where it was and probably had put somewhere, you took upstairs to your computer, didn't connect it to anything, and then blamed me for losing it. Should I even talk about the cable I don't know what it was that you said that I had thrown out that you found 5 minutes later where I told you you would probably
Okay,
find
that
it.
was a long time ago. Okay.
And then, furthermore, when I went to clean out the back of the television, there was 7 cords that weren't plugged in on either end to anything.
Well, they were back there. What difference does it make if they're back behind the TV? Nobody can see them back there, and if I need them, I can plug them in right there.
I'm done with this conversation.
Okay, is there going to be a video too?
Maybe.
You're disappointed
I need
how
to-
this went because
no, I'm
it
not
didn't go.
disappointed. I just need to organize everything into, adapters